Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Uh, I'm really happy to come back and give you a presentation. A live interview with a very big global leader, Mr. CJ Peters. And thank you very much. Mr. Peters, welcome. Thank you to be on the show.
Thank you. Welcome. Love to be here.
Okay. Um, and just a bit of background some introduction on Mr. Peters. Um, he's from Netherlands in the network marketing since 2008. Before that, he was an architect and in real estate developer. And since February 2019, he's been with Healy as one of the founding top leaders, is currently holding the rank of a director, and he's also the head of the Healy Academy Development. So, Mr. Peters, would you like to share a little bit more about your background, please?
Yeah, sure. No problem. Love to do that. Because there is a life before network marketing. So I grew up in hospitality, and my parents had restaurants, cafes, etc. But I saw that as really hard work, and I chose to go in a different direction. I chose to go into what they say architecture, construction. So I became an architect. I did that for 20 years plus independently. Also started a real estate development company, as you said. And in 2008, I was in a phase in my life where I was thinking, is this all there is? And maybe some of the viewers here can relate to that. That sometimes, you have some periods of reflection and you start thinking, well, maybe I'm doing okay or not so okay. But is this all there is in life? So I started to look around mainly on the internet, Google, and I started to look around what else could I do. And if you go on Google and you start looking for opportunities, it's not so hard to stumble upon network marketing as a business model. But for me, network marketing was totally new. I never heard of it. I had never anything to do with it. So I was invited to a meeting, and they explained me more about network marketing as a business model. And yeah, I got excited. I thought I saw some opportunity for myself how I could work a little bit less because I was earning good money, but I was also working 80 to 90 hours a week for that good money. So the balance, the work-life balance, as people say, was a little bit gone. So I was looking for a way to maybe um, work a few hours less, but I didn't want to go backwards in my income. But I didn't know how to do that. So in network marketing, I saw the opportunity how I could realize that. The only thing was it was a company with nutritional supplements, and I was an architect. So I didn't see the real connection. How can an architect go sell nutritional supplements? And then they explained to me, Christian, we don't sell products. And I said, how come you don't sell products? Those products need to go to the marketplace, right? They said, yeah, you're right about that. But there are other ways to get a product to the marketplace other than selling. And that caught my attention. I started thinking, okay, maybe this is then really something for me. So I studied it a little bit. I had some talks with people, and I started in network marketing in 2008. And yeah, it's been a journey since then. So that's a little bit about my background, Question. Are you still there?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, that's wonderful. What I would also like to ask is if you could, yeah. Uh, Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. What I was want to ask is if you could give us a bit more about your experience and the journey in this network marketing. I know you've said a little bit already, but just to add on, please.
Yeah. Um, like there is a saying that says every master was once a disaster. So I will not consider myself a master right now, but I sure was a disaster. Because in the beginning, when I started in network marketing, I came from my background in architecture, and I started doing the things I was used to do in architecture in network marketing. And maybe everybody can see that that will not work, but it's something that most people do because we think we have some certain experience, we have some certain knowledge, and we try to bring that knowledge into network marketing. But this is a trap, a big trap, because network marketing is different than architecture. In my case, is different than most 99.9% of the people who enter in network marketing. So what people have to understand is that you need to change your mindset. So I needed to change my mindset as well, but I didn't realize that. So I kept going, and I didn't have success. My first 3 years in network marketing were really a disaster because I was not willing to listen to successful people in network marketing. I wanted to do everything on my own. I wanted to do everything my way. And, I think many people can relate to that because I see it happen all day, every day, that people are very enthusiastic about network marketing, but are not willing to work the system like network marketing is meant, and they want to do everything their way. And this is a huge trap. And I got in that trap as well. So in 2011 in the Netherlands, we had a crisis, the financial crisis, the building crisis. So major contractors stopped building or went bankrupt. And if you are an architect, that's bad too. So I had no work anymore. I lost about 80% of my revenue in 6 months' time. So it was a really hard time at that time. And also I I almost went bankrupt. I didn't, but almost. So I had two choices: go bankrupt or start listening to the successful people in network marketing and create my own success there as well. So I think I was smart enough to choose the second option. So I went back to my mentors and I said, guys, listen, this is the situation. It's not pretty. I need to do something. Can you help me, please? And they said, sure enough, Christian, we can help you, but we have one big question for you. I said, okay, shoot. And they said, Christian, are you willing to be helped now yourself? Because 3 years ago, you were not. Are you now ready to be helped? And basically, my heart said no. I'm not ready because I want to do it my way. I'm an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurial people want to do things in their way. But my bank account said something else. So I had not really a choice. So I said, yes, I'm willing to be helped. And I let myself be coached and trained and guided by very successful people for almost 1 year. And after that almost 1 year, I got to a point where my income reached the same level in network marketing as I was earning in my traditional businesses. And that gave me the opportunity to make a choice. And the choice that I made was that I decided to, in my architectural firm, go back to, let's say, a project based company. So I'm not doing that full time anymore. It's not my core business. It's a passion of mine, architecture, but it's not my full time business anymore. And I raised my income in network marketing. So that led me to a position where I feel privileged because I can execute both passions that I have now. One passion is architecture, still, it will never go away. And the other passion that I discovered was helping people upgrade their lifestyle. Like I say, with more health and more time and financial freedom. And I do that all around the world. So I started doing that as of 2012. And since then, I was able to build very large teams, over 10,000 people in 27 countries around the world. And I was able to participate in some very, very good companies. And I always reached in those companies the same, or the same, the highest level of leadership, always international. Also, not because I was on my own, because on my own, I probably could not do it, but because we are part of a team. And first, it was a European team, but in the meanwhile, it's an international team that goes all over the world. And as a team, we created a lot of success for those companies. And that's why we got approached in February 2019 by Healy. So if there was an option for cooperation. So that's a little bit of a story about my journey in network marketing, and I hope that some people get some tips out of that what I just said, and pick them up and do something with them.
Great. Thank you for that. Now, so what made you come to Healy? What brought you to Healy?
What brought me to Healy? Um, the story is that, well, like I just said, I was part of a team, and I have one team partner who was also my mentor, and he got in contact actually with Healy, and he said, I found a new company. I think it has great potential. We are invited to go to Frankfurt in Germany to visit the company and talk with the owners of the company, and I want you to come with me. And that's how teamwork works. If your mentor calls up you and says we go, you go. And many people, they say, yeah, why are we going there? What is there to do? Why? It doesn't work like that. If you are in a team, it's just like in the military. Let me put it a little bit differently. It's in the military. When a general says we go to the battlefield, you go to the battlefield. You don't put questions up and say, why are we going to the battlefield? That's not how it works. So people who are always asking for why this, why that, it's really hard. But you have to have somebody who's willing to lead, and you have to have trust and loyalty in that person. So I have a great sense of trust and loyalty in my mentor, and in the meanwhile also my friend. And when he says we go, we go. I don't ask questions, because I trust him that he will take care of me. He will not do anything negative for me. So that's why we went to Frankfurt, and we got to know the owners of the company, Healy. We got to see the product Healy by itself, a frequency device. And at that time, I was about 11 years in network marketing, and I always worked with nutritional supplements, high-end nutritional supplements. And this was totally new for me. So I had no clue. The owner was passionate about frequencies, and Markus Schmieke, he was passionate about frequencies, and he was explaining it, and I didn't understand a word. Really, I didn't. But I felt his passion about the product. And then I got to meet Dirk Salman, the CEO of the company, and he was talking passionate about the business side of things. What is the potential of Healy? So I got firsthand information from the owners about the product, and I got firsthand information from the owners about the business opportunity. What is possible with frequencies? And to be honest, I still did not see it at that time, but I felt it. And there is a famous phrase by Richard Branson, Sir Richard Branson. Everybody knows Sir Richard Branson. You're coming from the UK, Sir Richard Branson. And he says, if somebody offers you an opportunity and you like it, but you don't know how to do it, than just say yes and learn along the way how you should do it. And that's exactly what I did. I had 11 years in network marketing experience, but I didn't know anything about frequencies. So I said yes. And still to the day, I'm still learning about frequencies. I will never be an expert in frequencies because that's not my interest. And you don't have to be an expert in the product in itself because it's very, very easy. And to show you an example is that many people say, I need so much information about the product. I need to know how it works and how it goes. And I say, no, you don't. What you need to know is, are you excited about what the product can achieve? Because I got a device here. It's called a smartphone. And if I push a button here, a light goes on. And if I push some buttons more, then all of a sudden I get Qureshi on the telephone. Do I know how that works? No, I don't know. But I know it works. So this is the same with Healy. There is a very complex technology in Healy and behind Healy. Very, very complicated. But we don't have to know it. We just have to know if we put the on button, you put your wristbands on, and it works. And that's all we need to know about the Healy. And that's what I understood. So that's what I'm teaching people now, right too. Don't fall into the trap that you need to know everything. That's old school. I was trained as an architect. I needed to know everything about wood. I know every tree in the forest. But why does an architect need to know trees in the forest? I know everything about concrete and glass and steel. Why? That's old school thinking. And we are living in a new era where you don't need to know everything by yourself, but you need to know where you can get the information at the point when you need it. So the information has to be available, of course, but it doesn't need to be available in your head. So that's what attracted me to Healy. They got so great marketing tools. We got a video book, so people don't have to explain the product anymore to other people, because it always goes wrong in network marketing when new people start explaining the product to another person. Because I hear people talk and I say, what are you saying? Yeah, but no. So they solved that problem by a video book, which is really, really amazing. So you have 6 videos, you push a button, you watch the 6 videos, and you know everything there is to need to know to work with the Healy. Amazing. They got promotional videos, product videos, business videos, like I've never seen before in network marketing of this quality. And they work like crazy. So that makes our business so easy. And when we have a product with 96% customer satisfaction, this business becomes really easy. It's always, we always say network marketing is simple, but it's not easy. But this is the first company that I saw where network marketing is still simple, and it became easy too, due to the fact that the company provides such great marketing tools for us that makes our life so much more easy. So all this package together led me to, I could not say no to Healy. I would be a thief of my own wallet if I have said no to Healy. So that's why I'm in Healy right now.
Okay, great. So, so much enlightenment about Healy, and it's a fantastic product, no doubt. And so, Christian, can you tell us what is your vision about Healy, please?
It's big. It's really big, because we are on the very, very first steps of something that the world has never seen before. And the device Healy is just an introduction to something much bigger. And my vision is that, first of all, we need to get people to know Healy all around the world. We have such amazing frequencies to help people all around the world because there is a need. In general, people don't get more healthy. In general, people get more sick. So we need to try and be as preventive as we can to get Healy to as much households as we can for preventive use as a lifestyle product. And yes, I know the temptation is big because we have a medical certification in most countries where Healy is available, that we go into those medical or areas. We go to doctors, we go to therapists. Um, but like Dirk Salman also says, our CEO, only about 5% of the people in the world have a sickness or something, a disease or whatever. 95% of the people is relatively healthy, but they want to stay healthy and they need to stay healthy. So it's much more interesting from a business point of view to go in that 95% group than in that 5% group of sick people. And yes, we can cure with the Healy. Absolutely, we can. But we are no doctors in general. So our our aim is to keep people a little bit away of that medical corner and take people into the corner of a lifestyle product, preventive, hip. You can also use it for your fitness in the gym. You can use it for about 200 different areas where you can use the Healy. So it's a very broad spectrum where you can use the Healy, and it doesn't need to be only in that medical area. Yes, it can. So if there is somebody who can have a benefit and who is sick and can have a benefit of the Healy, that's really awesome. But let's try to keep it in the lifestyle area. And there's also a business point of view why that is, because there is a relation between people who are sick and money. It's not a nice message, but it's a real message. So if we go into that area, we create more problems for ourselves than necessary. So if we stay in the lifestyle area, we do it preventive. This Healy has such a great future. And we spent just now 2 days in Frankfurt creating the future for short term, but also long term, 5 to 10 years. And I can tell you, this is amazing. I'm not allowed to tell about it, but it is amazing what will happen. And the Healy as it is right now, and our watch and our digital nutrition, trust me, they are just a little piece of a much bigger picture. But we have to get that little piece out in the world first, just like a child. A child is small when it's born, and then after 18 years, it's a grown up person. So the same is with Healy. Healy is still, as a company, an infant. But as it matures, as it grows, it will become a teenager, it become an adult company. And the most important thing is the vision that we have about Healy. And that's what most people don't have, because we are always short-term sighted, 30 days from paycheck to paycheck. And that's what we need to lose. And in Healy, in network marketing in general, when you are a right company, but in Healy, I know for sure, then you can lose that paycheck mentality in a normal way without having to take all the risks that people think, because network marketing is not a traditional business. Network marketing is in some ways also a business, of course, but it is a different business than traditional. And people compare network marketing always to traditional businesses, and then they say, oh, that's dangerous, that's risky. And if it was true, then you were right. But network marketing is not like a traditional business. So we educate people on what are the differences between a traditional business and a network marketing business with Healy. And people who understand it, just like me, they say in a split second, yes, I need to do something with it. But you have to be willing to be helped. And that's what I said in the first question, or in the introduction. That was the same question they asked me 12 years ago, or 9 years ago. Are you willing to be helped? Are you willing to open up, accept new information, accept coaching to get to a certain situation in life where you want to be and you're currently not? And if this is the case, network marketing is a great place for you. But if you want to keep on doing things in your own way, you're not teachable, man, network marketing is a hard place. It's a really hard place. But it's up to you. It's just a choice. And you can make the choice any day. So even if you are in network marketing for some years and you did not have the success that you were looking for, you can make the decision now to change and say, I'm going to be teachable. But then find the right people that can guide you and find the right system that you can follow that will lead to the destination where you want to go. And that's my vision. With Healy, we are building that up in the Healy Academy. You mentioned it already in your introduction. So we provide the system and we provide the teaching and training for those people who are really open for that and really want to change something in their life.
Sure, that's really great. Now, finally, you are the head of the Healy Academy
Mm-hmm.
and its development. And can you tell us a bit more about that and how that has come about? And also, if you could tell us what this means for the Healy members, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. The Healy Academy is something really special. You know, most network marketing companies have some sort of a training program. There are also companies who have no training program. I've been there too. Then the leaders of that company made their own training program. So what we have in Healy is that we have over 70 people who previously in other companies did well over $100 million in sales with those companies. Imagine $100 million in sales, and we got 70 people of them in our company already. And the company is just a year old. So you have to figure out why are people with such a background choosing a startup company like Healy? Because those people could go to any company in the world and any company would roll out the red carpet for them and welcome them. But still, they came to Healy. Why? So the reason is we got a compensation plan that's one of the best in the industry. You know, we pay out around 30% more on a dollar than any other network company in the world, at least 95%. We have a triple A status in 2 direct selling organizations, and there is only 3 companies in the world who have that status, and the company is just a year old. So something is really happening with Healy. And the thing is that if you want to keep longevity in your organization, you need to provide training. So what my experience was in other companies, that there was no real structured training. So what I did is I developed my own training structure for my people in my group. And as I came into Healy, I talked to Dirk Salman and I said, you know, this is what I do. And I think he was enthusiastic about the approach that I have. And we made a plan how we can incorporate that what I already got, but let's use the knowledge and the experience of all those other great leaders that we have in our company as well, because you know not one person knows everything. You know, I know a little thing, but I don't know everything. So what we did is we asked those leaders, are you willing to provide your knowledge and information to Healy as a company, just like I did to Healy for the company, so we can bundle that and give our members the most valuable training and information available in network marketing by active distributors. Because what we see is a trend that some people get out of the active network marketing business and start their training and consultancy, which is not bad because they provide good information. But I prefer information from somebody who is still an active distributor from the field. So we went to those leaders and everybody said, yes, we're willing. Normally they would not do that because they say, this is my information, this is my group, I'm not going to share it with you. This is my strategy. And here, everybody said, yes, we open up the doors for you. Come and talk. We give you the information. Because some people are strong in recruiting. Some people are strong in product knowledge. Some people are strong in organizational things. Some people are strong in online things. So if we can combine all that information that is available in the company right now, then we are sitting on a golden goose. And now we are developing that Healy Academy to get all that information from those leaders and transfer it to mostly videos for people, short videos, few minutes, with all kinds of golden nuggets about how to build your business, how to recruit people, how to talk to people. Once you grow, how to be a leader. When it comes to the products, how do we work with the resonance? How do you work with an aura module? How do you work with this? And how do you work with that? So there will be a ton of content in that Healy Academy that every new person comes in knows exactly step by step what they should do to build their business up the quickest and the best way to get to the goals where they want to go. Because some people are in network marketing, or I should say, most people are in network marketing just to supplement their income. So we need to have a plan for those people how to supplement their income in the most effective, easy way. Some people are in network marketing with us because they want to replace their income or they need to replace their income. So we need to have a plan for those people as well. And some people are in network marketing to become financially free. Still a little bit of a taboo thing, but we have a program in place for people where they can become an income millionaire in 12 months. And this is really exciting because such programs exist out there, but then you have to pay thousands and thousands of euros to get access to it, and most people don't have those thousands of euros. So in Healy, they have the opportunity to participate in that program for free when they are a partner in Healy. And this program will be executed by our CEO, Dirk Salman. He already had thousands and thousands of people going through that program with amazing results. So it's not a question, will this program work? This program already works. It's just a question, will you work in that program if you participate? So for people who are interested in, like I said, upgrading their lifestyle, like I call it always, this we have amazing opportunities. But also for the people that say, if I earn $500 to $1,000 extra per month, I would be happy. We got a place for you. So it's not only for the people who want the big shots, who want to earn the big money, but there is also a place for people who say, if I supplement my income, I'm happy. And there is a respect for both groups. So this is what we're gonna do with the Healy Academy. It's work in progress. It's a lot of work, but I think when we get to a place where most of the work is done, we have something in the industry. Besides all the other things that I already mentioned, we have something in the industry that's not there yet. It's not there at this level. So in more ways, Healy is setting new standards in the network marketing industry. And I'm proud that I can actively help setting those new standards in the industry, not by myself, but as a team. And, for me, that's my drive to get up every morning and work my tail off and go to bed and sleep with satisfaction because I knew it was an amazing day.
Okay, that's so exciting. And I'm so glad to be part of this Healy vision and part of Healy. And everybody who's listening in, thank you very much for joining us. And we hope to be coming on from time to time to give you updates and more on the journey of Healy and where it's all going. And if you'd like to say some last few words, Mr. Peters, please, for everybody.
Yes, I want to give some golden nuggets, some tips for some people, to hopefully make you start thinking in a different direction. Because most of the time, is my experience, um, people fall in love with the product and then talk about the product, the product, the product. But like I said, how many people are really interested in, let's say, the frequencies, or if you are a nutritional supplement company, in health aspects, and doing something for that. So what I learned in my 12 years is that it's more, in most cases, more effective business wise if we learn to approach people in a more business wise way, because then the result will be much bigger. So in our trainings, we give people tips and tricks how to do that, and also the background why that is like it is. It's the same like with going to the doctor. If you go to the doctor for a pain, you hope that the doctor doesn't immediately take a knife and cut you open. He does an amnesia. He talks to you. Why is it that you have pain? When do you have pain, etc. Based on his knowledge, he says, stay at home for 2 days, you're fine, or you need to go immediately to the hospital. And basically, that's what we should do too, and should learn in network marketing, to first talk to people as humans with sincere interest in the other person, sincere interest in getting to know the other person, and what's the real need or want of that person. And if you find out the need of the want, and you can offer that person a direction towards a solution for that need or the want, that person is more likely to listen to you and accept whatever you have to offer to them. So this is a way that for anybody will work more effectively than just do the normal MLM stuff. Like, oh, we got great products and it heals people and we can make 10,000 a month. People don't like that, but that's what most of the time we do. And don't say you don't do it, because I hear conversations every day, and I'm every day amazed about what people are saying. So we try to change the face of the industry, as I call it, give people the right educations, make people professional network marketeers, and then we will lift the industry by itself, one person at a time. So that's a golden nugget I wanted to give at the end. And yeah, I think the future looks so bright for Healy. And if that interests you, or if you are already a member in Healy, follow us on the social media channels, and be teachable. Listen to what we got to say, because our only interest is for you to grow. So thank you, Qureshi, for having me on this call. It was an honor for me to do that. And I wish everybody who is listening to this call a lot of success, whether you're already in Healy or not. Then you should come to Healy. But whatever you do it with greatness. And it was an honor for me to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much again. And everybody who's listening, I'm in the UK, connected with Healy, and we are desperately looking for new leaders, top leaders. We've only just started here. We've not got off the ground, and this is a big opportunity for anybody to come on board and be part of this big, huge disruption that's going to happen, and especially with the Healy Academy, and to become an income millionaire, at the end of the 12 months program that we're going to be running. So thank you very much. Thank you again, Mr. Peters. And I hope to disturb you now and again to get the updates from you. Thank you very much. And the last final goodbye to come from yourself.
Yeah, well, I think everything has been said. Let's do it more and more. Also with some other leaders from the company. And help our members all over the world to build their business with Healy and achieve their goals. So thank you very much from my side.